We have reached the calm before the confession, Brigadiers. Last time we went on the date, reminisced about the good old days a little bit, and I think he's potentially made his feelings known. Maybe not loud and clear, but, you know. And now we're conversing with male student A about haircuts. And what's so bad about that? Got a money for this month or something?
いや、そうじゃないんだ。ほら、俺って天パだろ。だからどこへ切りに行っても基本的に満足のいく仕上がりにならなくて。
Alright, so straighten it. Oh, really? I mean, curly hair isn't exactly rare, so don't you think maybe you just aren't going to the right places?
いや、どこの店に行っても基本的に同じなんだ。俺たち天パは髪が伸びるとかなりボリュームがあるように見えるんだけど、実は濡らしてみるとそこまでボリュームはなかったりするんだ。何せ天パは巻いてるからさ。
I see.
だから濡らす前のボリュームのイメージで切られると、反発は嫌だって言ってるのにバッサリ切られたりして。下手な店だとボリュームがあるから減らしましょうねとか言ってきて、すきばさみでガンガン髪の毛減らされて、気がつけば髪型はいつも病人のように。
Man, people with naturally curly hair really have it bad. I never knew. I recall having a friend with curly hair once and said to him, "Man, I'd love to have hair curly like yours. I mean, I imagine it dries really fast." That friend legitimately snapped at me hearing that. Straight hair or curly hair? Seems matters of hair are a source of endless worry for guys and girls alike. I'd say the ideal scenario would be to get to that point where you're able to just cut it yourself. You know what I'm saying?
ああ、それなら自分で美容師目指すのもありかもな。
And thus, another normal school day began with me getting into a super enthusiastic conversation about hair. Alright. Break time, baby! Oriental class is now over, so naturally my excitement goes to the roof. Alright. And now we go to Himari. For one final time before confessing, I might imagine. It's currently break time in between classes. Oh, there's Himari. Let's go ahead and talk to her. Hey there. On your way to get a drink at the cafeteria or something? Oh. For some odd reason, she very evidently didn't want to see me. Oi! She then disappears down the stairs. I guess it's about time I made up and confessed to her. Damn Skippy, I'm confessing. Let's do this! I'm a man, goddammit! This is the very goal I've been busting my ass off for ever since school started back in spring. Or, in this case, 2 years ago. I then returned to our classroom and earnestly pondered how I should go about confessing to her. All throughout, I couldn't quite get Himari's face, upon seeing me from earlier, out of my mind.
Fureraba!
Also, yes, it's been 2 years since I started this game. God, I have been taking way too many breaks from this. Tomorrow's the day. 30th of June is finally upon us. Decided to do my confession on that day if I'm gonna do it. No point in getting cold feet now. My feelings are crystal clear and I want to properly tell her how I feel. Damn, I'm nervous. The plan is to ask Himari to go on a date with me tomorrow. Even in the event that she already has plans for the day, I'm positive I can get enough of her time to confess at the very least. Alright, let's do this. Waste no more time and shoot her a call. Himari?
どうしたの？急に電話くれるなんて。もしもし？
I was wondering, are you free tomorrow? Like, I was wondering if you'd be down to go on a date with me tomorrow. And I'm not talking about hanging out and like going to an arcade or something. I want to take you out on a real date. Well, that's my plan. So would you want to do that?
そんなことない。嬉しい。それで時間は？何時にどこへ行けばいいかな？
Does 6:30 in the evening on Main Street sound good?
夕方？
6:30?
その時間だと外暗くなってると思うけど。
Yeah, that's fine. I actually have a place in mind I want to take you. And of course, I'll walk with you back to your house afterwards so you won't have to worry about that.
わかった。
Alright then, that's all I wanted. So, oyasumi.
明日楽しみにしてるから。
That's good. It would be bad for me if you weren't, you know.
そうだね。それじゃおやすみなさい。
Is it just me, or do all the girls sound older over the phone? Good night to you, too. Whew. Holy hell, that was nerve-wracking. How many years has it been since I've been this nervous about asking Himari to do something? Are you really going to be alright tomorrow? Alright, time to get to work. Need to find a nice place and make a reservation online. Actually planning on spending a bit of money to take Himari to a fancy restaurant. Ooh. On our last date, we went to the movies. Himari never realized... Wait. On our last date, when we went to the movies, Himari never realized how crazy she was, making my heart pound until I told her. Taking her to a nice restaurant will give me an opportunity to do the same to her, and I also figured it'd probably be better to go with something more fitting for adults this time. Ooh, this place is nice and also not too pricey. Paying for everything tomorrow. Knowing Himari, I'm sure she'll want to pay for herself, but this time at least, I'm gonna insist on it. My intent isn't to show her I'm serious through my willingness to pay or anything like that. I have my reasons for it. Mainly that when I take her out tomorrow, I don't want to treat her as a childhood friend, but rather as a woman. I'll make her heart race, guaranteed, or my money back. No, I'm not getting my money back for this. Just a smile won't suffice for me now. I want her to see me as a man. And I at least want to see her blush because of me. Alright, date time. I reached the meeting spot slightly ahead of time. Kinda goes without saying, but I made sure to dress to impress. I also got myself some new shoes at a store by the station in the morning. I'd be getting headaches standing here if I had to check my phone every minute or so. So I'm wearing this cheap wristwatch I bought a while back but never used. I got a few of those in my room. And they all haven't worked in years. Should be here any minute now. Mind is calm right now, and it's honestly surprising. Maybe it's because I'm 100% prepared to do this confession. My heart is pounding, but there's no trace of anxiety or fear. Naturally, there's also the possibility I'll get rejected, but I don't want to preoccupy myself with negative thoughts today. Good man. Might be presumptuous of me to say this when our day hasn't even started yet, but I want to make this day one to remember. For the both of us. No, I just got here myself. Now that I'm standing here looking at her again, I gotta say, she is seriously cute. People often say girls get prettier as they mature and grow into women. And I can say I've experienced first-hand proof of that. Damn Skippy. Well, hey, I said I was gonna ask you out again, and I did. Was it kinda cringy? Is it weird for me to ask you out on a real date? So what was with that sudden change in tone? You did not. Usually I'd laugh it off with an "it's all good," but today I won't. Well, thanks. I'm happy you feel that way. Alright, ready to go? After that, we walked down the evening time main street side by side. I led Himari to the restaurant I chose last night, and with that, our slightly grown-up-esque evening date began. Ooh, and Himari's music changed to that of the lover music. Hi, I have a reservation for 7 p.m. It should be under Alba.
お待ちしておりました。お荷物をお預かりします。
You have anything, Himari?
それじゃお願いします。
Himari hands over the handbag she's been carrying. As for me, well, I basically just brought myself.
それではお席の方へご案内させていただきます。こちら段差になっておりますので、足元にお気をつけください。
Himari's being already overwhelmed by the restaurant's atmosphere. Guess she was expecting something more like a family diner. Hey, that wouldn't bother me in the slightest, to be honest. I did initially keep it a secret because I wanted to surprise her, but man, she's totally like a fish out of water.
大丈夫なの？こんな高そうなお店に来ちゃって。
yeah, I planned on spending a bit of money today. You don't need to worry.
心配するよ。私お財布に5000円しか入ってないよ。
Yeah, I'm sure 50 bucks will be more than enough. I was hoping she'd catch on and see that I was planning to pay for hers. But it appears that didn't quite happen yet. Desperately trying to play calm right now, but truth be told, I am nervous as hell. Deep breaths. Ruin this whole thing if I get too tensed up here.
こちらがお席になります。
どうも。
Waiter pulls back the chairs for us as we sit down. The table is already set with napkins, glasses, and silverware to our right and left, respectively. Proper table manners and etiquette at a high-class place like this are entirely foreign to us. I thought we'd just eat our dinner and everything would be fine when I made the reservation, but now that we're actually here and sitting at the table, I can feel the nervousness getting to me. So in other words, you only did half your research. Well, it's better than not doing any at all.
本日こちらのテーブルを担当させていただきます平沢と申します。
Hirasawa? So like, Susumu Hirasawa?
お料理のご説明やご不明な点などございましたらお気軽にお申し付けください。
By the way, if you don't know who Susumu Hirasawa is, he's a very, very well-known musician. He did most, if not all, of the soundtrack for the anime Paranoia Agent. And he used to be in a band, in a couple bands back in the, what was it, the late 60s and 70s, and then his last band was the late 70s to 2000. It's called P Model. Anyway. どうも。
それでは本日のお飲み物はいかがなさいますか？
Pepsi.
私は水で。
かしこまりました。ミネラルウォーターは本日こちらの3種をご用意できますが。
Oh dear God.
3種類。
Sorry about that. Just get us apple juices, and if there's more than one kind, just choose for us, please.
かしこまりました。それではお食事のご用意をさせていただきますので少々お待ちください。
Did they even have time to look at the menu? Phew! Close one. I almost let Himari embarrass herself in front of the waiter. And over just water at that.
すっごく緊張した。こういうお店に来るなんて全然思ってなかったから、さっきから心臓バクバク。
Sorry about that. I wanted to surprise you, and you certainly did.
本当にびっくりだよ。どうしよう。私こんな高そうなお店初めて。
Just be yourself. You don't have to worry about paying. I actually won a dinner for two at a drawing.
そうなの？
Yeah, so just sit back, relax, and enjoy some good food. Finally, an expression of relief shows on her face. I fibbed about the whole winning a dining for two thing, but hey, if it lets us enjoy our time here more, I'd say that's fine.
ねえねえ、このオマールエビって何かな？伊勢エビの親戚？
Omaru's lobster, isn't that... I wonder if that whole thing with Homar in Making Lovers was a callback to this. I mean, probably not, but that'd be funny as hell if it was. Himari's already opened the dinner menu that was placed on the table. I haven't got a clue. Maybe some guy named Omaris bred him?
この牛ヒレ肉の赤ワイン煮込みってなんだかすっごく美味しそうな気がする。
Oh. Yeah, that does sound really good, minus the red wine.
でもこれにもしも人参が入ってたら。
Yep. Don't worry, I told them about that when I made the reservation, so I don't think you'll find any carrots inside.
あ、本当に？よかった。
Well, I wouldn't want anything spoiling our special date now, would I? So yeah. All the little problems that like that, all the little problems like that, I've already taken care of.
ありがとう。
I see you're slowly taking a look around the restaurant, so I guess she's feeling a little less tense now. The atmosphere here seriously is a complete change from your normal restaurant. You can't spy any couples or even kids at our age anywhere.
大通りにこんなお店あったんだね。私普段はともみと駅前の方しか行かないから全然知らなかった。
Do you not go on this part of the street that often? Yeah, I didn't know about it either until I went searching on the web. The internet is a wonderful place. Apparently, this place has a really amazing nighttime view, and couples love it.
そうなんだ。
Himari blushes a little hearing the word couples. The implications also hit me thereupon, and I dart my eyes away.
なんか今日はすごくデートっぽいね。
Well, I wanted our trip to the movies to be a real date too.
だからあの時はごめんって。
Himari pouts a little saying that. I wasn't meaning to mess with her when I said that, but I gotta say, it's pretty nice seeing her all pouty. Yeah, it's adorable.
それじゃあいつかもう一度映画館デートしようよ。その時は私もバシッと決めるから。
You didn't mess up the first one. What'll you change this time?
もうちょっと女らしく頑張るの。普段の私とは違うエレガントな皆原ひまりがあなたをバッチリエスコートします。
Interesting. I want to see you in the sexiest dress you can find then.
私そんなの持ってないから無理。
How about a bikini? Dude.
水着で映画なんか見に行ったら私晒し者だよ。
Hey, at least you'll be covered. Well, your unmentionables will be covered anyway. I'm just playing with you. Himari in a bikini, though. Summer's coming up here soon, and so if she's down, I'd love to go to a water park or maybe the beach for a date. And that's right, we haven't been to the water park yet for the final trip to the water park segment.
なんか今エッチなこと考えてない？
Who, me? No. Yep, just imagine what the girl in front of me would look like in a bikini. Well, damn.
変態。
That's praise to the ears of a guy. Is it though? But yeah, that aside, it sounds like we can go. Sounds like we can go on movie dates again. Making plans for the near future like that is enough to make my heart jump for joy.
もう知らないよ。そうやって意地悪なことばっかり言ってると他の女子にも嫌われちゃうんだから。
Well, as long as you still like me, I don't care. I mean, I wouldn't take you to this kind of restaurant otherwise, right? Yeah. Well, I'm making sure to go all out today. Next thing I knew, all nervousness and tension had disappeared from my body. Hell, I feel like I could go and say just about anything now. Don't. I was thinking it'd be much more of a mental battle in those minutes and hours before you do a confession, but wow. Damn, I'm feeling great. Yeah, you're feeling great now. I realized once more just how much fun I have spending time with Himari. Yeah, it really was. Yeah, that beef stew sounded amazing. Oh. The red wine beef fillet stew Himari had pointed out was especially great. Though I had absolutely no idea what the fromage blanc dessert we got even was. It was also amazingly good. Fromage blanc, that sounds like... Fromage, that's the French word for cheese. And blanc is... I think... It's either... Blanc is either black or white. Anyway. My two French classes aren't coming back to me. Any day. Any day. I should be thanking you for all the fun I had. It's heading towards 9 p.m. Passed through Main Street after leaving the restaurant and now find ourselves at a spot with downright gorgeous view of the nighttime town. Yeah, it's really pretty. Huh, no kidding. Yeah, if I remember right, she was the wife of the architect who designed Main Street. Nice. I was about to say, just like Adele, but Adele's a singer, and she came out a few years after this game, or a few years before actually. Yeah, I had an opportunity to look some stuff up about it last spring. Another fact for you, apparently, it's said that couples who hook up after a confession at this place will be granted a lifetime of happiness. Damn straight. You'll find countless myths surrounding confessions in this town if you dig a bit. There are also multiple different myths surrounding this bridge. All of them seem to agree that something good will happen if you confess here. It's primarily why it's known throughout as the place to be for couples on Valentine's Day and Christmas. Yeah, and he was at the point where he couldn't talk to any girls without getting nervous. Yeah, wonder whose fault that is. Maybe not, but I was nervous as hell around you. In that short while we weren't seeing each other, you seemed so pretty. Of course I'm gonna have butterflies in my stomach. Yeah, a whole lot. You look honestly gorgeous now. I'm not saying that as flattery. Well, on the inside, you're still the same midget I always knew, dude. Oh my god.
何それ、そここそお世辞を駆使して褒めるところじゃないの？
Don't call her a midget, she's not that short. Another guy have a little fun. Though, truth be told, I do think she's matured on the inside. It'd probably be too embarrassing for me to say to her, but I've constantly found myself enamored by the girl she's grown into these past few months as I spend more and more time with her.
そっちだってだいぶ変わっちゃったくせに。
Come to think of it, you did say that to me before.
昔はもうちょっと素直でいい子だった気がするな。私がそばにいないと何もできないような、そんなダメダメっ子だったくせに。
Yeah, that sounds about right. Wait 1 second. You can't just go and start making up stuff about me. You used to constantly trip and fall over, so I was the one saving your ass most of the time.
あれ？そうだったっけ？
Yeah. It's practically my daytime job keeping you from busting your ass. Or hurting yourself. Seeing how she laughed bashfully at that, I guess she must have recalled a few memories from the past. I don't know if it was just because she's never been very dexterous or what. But it always seemed like she was one step away from hurting herself at any given moment. Whenever you slept in too long, I remember you'd always sprint to school as fast as you could, only to trip and fall. The funniest thing was, you'd always be one of two spots, either at your house's entrance or the school's entranceway, every single day.
私の恥ずかしい話ばっかり。
Go man. Honestly, you know, I find school so much more fun now than I did back then. I got to be in the same class as you this year, for one thing. Didn't get to see each other much at all the last year since we were in different classes. This year we'll be able to hang out during the cultural festival and during our class field trip too.
そうだね。私も今学校行くのがすっごく楽しみ。
It would be perfect if our time together wasn't limited to just school events, but also extended to hanging out during the weekends and holidays like we did today. Back then, we were just kids, but now we're all grown up. As we walk here together like this, that thought really resonates with me. The thing is, Himari, if possible, I want to spend our time together not as friends, but as boyfriend and girlfriend. That's what I wish for in this moment, from the bottom of my heart. There's something important I gotta tell you. Excuse me. Will you listen? Sorry, give me a sec to get ready. Minahara Himari.
Hi!
I'm gonna confess to you now.
っていうか、それもうしてない？
Yeah, he did. Ah, crap. Slip of the tongue. I'm being entirely serious. I want you to lend me your time and hear me out.
はい。
Only he would do that to his childhood friend. What a fucking dolt. This is how I feel about you. I love you, Minahara Himari. To be honest, there is a numerous number of things which initially drew me towards you. So, therefore, it's quite difficult for me to put my finger on the exact thing which caused me to fall for you. But what I do know is that after we found ourselves in the same class, I gradually began to talk with you and spend time with you like we did as kids. Found myself in love with you. With all these wonderful new sides you had to you, as well as the things I already knew about you. Some of these things I never came to appreciate when we were kids.
新しい魅力
I love the smile on your face when you're laughing with your friends in the classroom. I love how you look at like the shy, quiet type that can actually be pretty fussy when you don't like something. Back when we were kids, I never really saw you talk and laugh with others besides myself. So, to be frank with you, when I first saw you talking with your friends at school, I felt lonely. It was like I was talking or looking at a stranger. That moment I first walked into our classroom and saw your face, my heart skipped a beat. And after that, when you said I was your first love, since I'm already confessing and stuff, I guess I can go ahead and say that, like, I was seriously flustered when you told me that. I asked myself why you'd bother telling me that for so many years, why you'd never show any signs, why you never showed any signs of having a crush on me in the past. I just couldn't stop thinking about it.
ごめんね。本当はずっと黙っていようって思ってたんだけど。
Yeah, okay.
あの時はもうずっと前から自分の中で自己完結しちゃってた話だったから。
But I could not be more grateful that you chose to tell me. After all, you're the first person to ever say that to me. Some poor sap like myself who has no redeeming qualities whatsoever. Okay, dude. So I also want to tell you how I feel about you now. Minahara Himari. I stereo. I want to be your boyfriend. So, can you please go out with me?
本当に私なんかでいいの？
I'm as sure as can be.
本当に私なんかがそばにいていいの？私バカだからきっとひどいこといっぱい言っちゃうよ。
Yeah, but you're still adorable.
迷惑もいっぱいかけちゃう自信あるし、多分付き合ってもダメ彼女になっちゃう自信あるし。
That doesn't matter to me. I want you. You go way back and we share countless memories together. And I want to add more memories to that. New memories, little by little. So, if I could have your answer, please. I feel completely and utterly infatuated with you. The girl you are now and not anyone else.
私もこれからあなたと一緒に新しい思い出を作っていきたい。だから今の告白喜んでお受けします。私をあなたの彼女にしてください。
Ah, shit. I didn't hit the spacebar in time. I was gonna make that the thumbnail for this episode. Anyway. Just look at me. I'm so damn happy I'm about to cry. I almost did.
途中僕からすぐに俺に戻ってたよ。
Yeah, he's not good with that kind of thing. Sorry. I guess I just can't keep my personality from showing when I'm excited.
でもちょっとかっこよかったよ。
Only a little. Huh? Just a little bit?
うん、ちょっとだけ。
With this, Himari and I are now officially a couple. And as much as I'd love to, I can't go on dragging my girlfriend around town when it's already this late. Slowly, we take hold of each other's hand and leisurely make our way toward her house. That's so fucking adorable.
もう着いちゃった。
Yep. Yep.
送ってくれてありがとう。今日はすっごく楽しかった。それから多分忘れられない一日になった気がする。
Yeah, especially when you tell your mother about it. That's gonna be fun. Yeah, same here. I doubt I'll get any sleep tonight as happy as I am.
ダメだよ。明日も学校なんだからちゃんと寝ないと。
I can't understand why they have school in the middle of summer. Especially in July and August and all that. Anyway.
それじゃあおやすみなさい。
Hi. Oyasumi nasai.
家に着いたらメールちょうだい。寝る前に少しだけ電話で声聞きたいから。
Huh. Already making good use of your new boyfriend, huh?
違うもん。今日だけ特別なんだもん。
Yeah, just for today, she says. Don't worry, you can be honest. That'd make me happier.
今日は何から何まで負けた気がする。
Come on. Can't have you standing out here forever. Poor Yoko-san's gonna be worried to death.
うん。
And like I said, once she hears about this, it's never gonna end.
それじゃあ今度こそおやすみなさい。
The questioning, that is. Hi. Oyasumi nasai. 30th of June. Today's the day I made my very first girlfriend. You made? No, whatever. It is probably a day I will never forget. I make my way home, indulging in the joy that was still lingering from the confession. Oh. My girlfriend went ahead and messaged me already. This is the first message since we started dating. I don't have anything specific that I want to talk about, though. Sorry, I'm just a little restless. I can't sleep. Yeah, that's me. That's fine. It's the first time in my life I received a text from my girlfriend. Shit. All the emotions are just hitting me head on. I feel like I'm gonna be jumping up and down on my bed whenever I receive a message from you. Immediately type up a reply and send it. A few seconds later. You're so silly, but I guess I can understand that feeling a little bit. I actually already created a boyfriend exclusive message folder. Wow. What? I better make a girlfriend exclusive folder too. I never actually did that. My heart is still beating like mad from back when I confessed. As today comes to a close, so does the first confession of my life, and with a result I couldn't be happier about.
Fureraba.
And this episode also comes to a close. So we got through the final confession of the game after 2 years. I apologize for it taking this long, but I really gotta learn to focus on just one game at a time. And then actually focus on uploading, because I've been getting to the point where I don't upload more than once every other week nowadays. And I'm gonna finish the game before I upload the rest of the episodes, so... Well, maybe I'll upload a few here and there before then, but yeah. I actually haven't finished uploading Rena's route as of this recording, so I gotta get on that. But yeah. Thanks for watching the first episode of the Himari Lover Arc. And until next time, don't be a dick to your significant other, especially if it's someone like Himari or any of the other girls, and keep on rocking.